Good morning, everyone. Let's get started. I just want to remind you as we start that my bed is slightly elevated at the front, so just be aware of that as you're watching the videos. My back, or our backs, are supposed to be straight when we have flat back or neutral spine. It may look like mine is a little bit elevated because of the bed. So I'm going to try to do some of the things that I do on the lower part of the bed that may not be quite as elevated. So always starting with our breathing. Nice deep breath down into our lower lungs. Now transitioning from lower only to lower and then upper, filling all the way up. Nice deep breathing. Pause and then release. Breathing in peace, breathing out calm. As we move today, trying to move with our own breaths, understanding there may be a bit of a delay, and that's perfectly fine. So I will be moving with my breath the best I can while talking, and you move with your breath the best you can while listening and following along. So nice deep breathing. Putting those feet flat on the bed. Arching our hips. First arching away on the inhale and toward us on the exhale. Now transitioning to bridge pose, or pushing up with our feet. We're going to raise our hips. We may leave it right here, or we may choose to push up on the inhale, raising our arms over our shoulders, and then lowering our arms on the exhale, moving with our own breaths. Active legs, active back. Pushing into our shoulders. And then on this next one, we're going to add knees to chest as we put our hips down. So breathing in. Knees to chest. Again. And one more time. Holding underneath those legs, rocking side to side. Gently allowing the muscles in the lower back to release and relax. We're going to take our feet and we're going to point, and then we're going to flex and point and flex, and we're going to do something called bicycling, which is alternating. Nice deep breathing. Breathing in peace, breathing out calm. Waking our muscles up, and we're going to twist our feet away from it. Left foot goes to the left, right foot goes to the right. Noticing our feet may be different, our ankles may be different, that's perfectly fine. Changing direction. Then we're going to hold onto our feet, if possible. If it isn't comfortable to grab onto the ball of the foot, grab onto the calf or behind the knee. What we're going to try to do is get our legs into a 90-degree angle. So we're going to open up our hips a little bit. Try to make the calf and the foot nice and straight. Nice deep breathing. This is a deeper stretch. When we exhale nice and long, it has a calming effect on the brain. So remember that anytime you feel stressed or anxious, that if you can breathe in and then have a nice long exhale, it has a calming effect on the brain. Now we're going to move our feet, whatever feels right. This is called Happy Baby. Can't imagine why. Moving those feet, waking up those legs. We're going to push against our arms, push against our hands and stretching those arms. Happy Baby again. And we're going to hold our feet together. Again, doing what feels comfortable. If it feels more comfortable to put the feet together up here, then do that. If it feels more comfortable to pull them down just slightly and having them almost touching on the toes, on the big toes, then do that. What we're aiming for is feet flat against one another, our hands holding, and we're going to just gently stretch out those legs, stretch out those arms, nice deep breathing. Straightening those legs. Arms in a T, we're going to drop the legs down. Taking a moment to just be grateful for starting our day with yoga. Be grateful for the movements that our bodies can do. Be grateful for our practice together, kind of. Lifting the legs up straight. Bending the knees, spreading the knees. This is called cobbler. Bending again, straightening again, back down. You may find that your legs drop at some point. That's perfectly fine. Again, we're going to repeat that sequence. One more time, moving with the breath. Breathing in and then out with each change of pose. So in out, in, out, in, out, in, out. We're going to bring our knees to our chest, and we're just going to do a twist. So this is letting the knees drop to one side and looking over the opposite shoulder. Nice deep breathing. On the next inhale, changing sides. Now we're going to move with the breath, so inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Moving with your own breath. And back to center. Pulling underneath those knees, pulling gently toward us. It may feel different from the first time we did it. That would be a good thing. It may feel just the same, and that would be perfectly okay. Just pulling those legs toward our chest, nice deep breathing. Placing the left foot on the bed, crossing that right ankle over that left knee. And we're going to thread the arm through, pulling that leg up, pulling it toward us, allowing those hips to release. Yeah. Still figuring this out, what the best angles might be. Nice deep breathing. Dropping the leg and raising the leg. Noticing how the stretch feels very different when we do that. Nice deep breathing. Now we're going to put the left foot back on the bed, right foot on the bed, changing sides, threading that left hand through and holding underneath. I'm going to turn this way so you can see from the side now. So flat, crossing, threading, holding underneath. It may feel more comfortable to start with the legs down. It may feel comfortable to have a little bit of support as we cross this leg. This is a pretty deep stretch, so be gentle with yourself, be careful. If it hurts, stop, take a breath, and start over. Just don't go quite so far. Nice deep breathing. Really allowing that hip to release, that left hip. Drop both feet down, slide them down the bed, Placing our hands gently at our sides. I'm going to just breathe a moment here, being so grateful for our practice today. We did all supine positions laying on the back. This can be the start of a routine or it can be an entire routine. It's up to you. We're going to place our hands on the bed, pushing ourselves up, always protecting our back as we move. Thank you for joining me for the supine position yoga in bed by Jay. Namaste.